Cancer. Hi, babies. Cancer, so I did something interesting. I did the first two water signs. And really, I think I probably should have just done Pisces. The Scorpio had some mishaps. And then I did Earth. It was like, it wasn't quite time to do yours yet. It's like there was a reason, like your messages weren't coming through, or I could be picking up on like, I'm not ready yet for something. I hope you've been doing well and that you're loving these planets coming out of retrograde. I'm curious how Mercury retrograde affects y'all. Feel free to let me know in the comments. Cancer signs are still so interesting to me. Y'all are just filled with this world of deep emotions and depth and ways of thinking that I had never considered. And because you're so naturally in tune with energies of people, almost I feel like to the point to where you can feel uncomfortable because it can feel so intense. So I'm curious of how these things impact y'all. So Cancer, I'm Sarah. Only took me 1 minute 42 seconds to remember to introduce myself. Still getting used to it. I'm Sarah, this is SG Tarot, and I am back after my 1.5 year, one series hiatus to bring y'all bi-monthly tarot readings. Yes, I am delighted to be here. So this is going to be for the first half of February. And I like simple spreads. A lot of signs have been getting the same cards, which is very interesting when you're doing spreads with so few. That makes me feel like the cards are really speaking and the universe really has some specific messages to relay. And especially when you see how I'm shuffling these like a motherfucker. I'm shuffling them a lot. And they still come out the same. I twist them up, shake them. Woo! That wanted to come out. Okay. 6 of Swords. We'll see if she wants to come out again. Cancer, I almost feel like you've been hiding. Not hiding, but tucked away. Maybe you've been enjoying nature or, ooh, Nine of Pentacles reverse, interesting. Yeah, I feel like you've been getting in touch with simple pleasures, but kind of out of sight. I'm gonna do one more this time. Okay. What do we need to know for Cancer this month? Okay. There's that 6 of Swords. It did want to come out. Love when the cards talk to me like that. Bottom of the deck, 10, Wheel of Fortune. This card kind of reminds me of y'all. It's not officially your card, but for whatever reason, it feels Cancerian. You have no cup. No, that's not true. Okay. I feel like you're going through maybe a disconnect with friends, with loved ones. Maybe there are people in your life right now that are bringing disharmony. And the issue, because you're such an emotional sign, and it's a cup sign, so this represents you, your water, is you're unable, it's hard for you to be totally objective, fair, rule with facts, take away prejudices or things towards. It's hard for you to take emotion out of your decisions. So the Emperor, you have the Emperor in reverse here. This is an earth sign. He's a leader. He's like, I feel like he successfully integrates all the elements of energies of the way he rules. It's very fair. It's very just. It's like, it's not so King of Swordsy to where he can turn off emotion, but the emotions are not on the forefront. He can be objective. He doesn't necessarily have to put himself in the situation to understand another point of view. And I feel like you might be struggling with that. And it could be like with some disharmony and some disconnects with friends. Gosh, weird, my throat chakras. My throat suddenly got... That's weird. Maybe, are you not speaking up? Or it's hard for you to speak? And I swear, I'm not just trying to say this with every sign, but I feel like every sign has gotten some sort of message to incorporate some fire. So this is the Queen of Wands. So Spirit's telling you, so Queen of Wands, she rules similarly to the King with the feminine energy, but she rules with her charisma, and she draws people to her with her big heart, and she can empathize with anybody, and she's like outgoing and fun and lighthearted and doesn't take things so seriously, and it really draws people in. And she's not doing it on purpose. People are just naturally drawn to her light. We're gonna get some clarifiers here, but I feel like these two cards are similar. The Emperor and the Queen. It's like what you're doing, what you could be doing. And then the outcome, the Six of Swords. I'm very curious to see what this represents, but the message is clear with the Six of Swords. You're moving away from what doesn't serve you. So if there are people, circumstances, things in your life that have continuously brought you down, you're moving away. Okay, so let's get some clarifiers. Why is the Three of Cups in reverse here for Cancer? Okay. This could represent you. This could represent a person in your life. This could represent a mother figure, a feminine energy. And remember, I'm speaking of energies, not biology, sex. It's energy, masculine, feminine. We all have both. This is pertaining to feminine energy, and it's like, this is your water energy, emotional. It's the Queen of Cups in reverse. So someone, and this could also be you, someone might be being emotionally manipulative, might be kind of like sullen and moody. I almost feel though that with the Eight of Wands here in reverse, there's no communication, or like some blocks have been put off, but you're either checking in or they're checking in on you, kind of spying. Don't mind me, just had to press a button on the phone. There's something I feel though that like you or they might not have all of the information. There's some information they're trying to figure something out, but overall there's like some sort of presence in your life right now that's weighing on you. And again, yeah, it feels like a feminine energy. It could be a man with their feminine energy is out of whack right now. It doesn't have to be a woman who identifies as a man. Tell me about this Emperor in reverse. Man, this is... So you got the King of Pentacles. It feels like the first thing that struck, and then you have these two major arcana cards. It's like the masculine energy in yourself, or a father figure, or a partner, like that is really healthy, but the feminine energy is unhealthy. I'm trying to decipher these messages because it's very, of course, like you would have some very serious depth, like very deep internal, like I almost feel, like this is unconscious, subconscious. So you have death in reverse. You have the World in reverse. Both represent, this is a new karmic cycle. The wheels turning. This is transformation, and both are being resisted. And it's interesting that you have the Emperor, because I almost feel like these are representing actual people and not you. Like there's a health, like it's so, like you know what healthy looks like. There's a healthy side, and then there's a very distinctive unhealthy side. And maybe you're being thrown because the healthier of the two is actually unhealthy right now. Or like there's some tension, there's some like somebody's not acting in their highest self. And I almost feel like there's a transformation. I feel like it's a transformation on both your parts. It's not like I'm clearly like this feels like other people. You're the first sign that I've done where I'm like, this does not feel like you. This kind of feels like other people. But I feel like in order for you to accept that these other people might not be where you want them to be, like you yourself have to go through a transformation. You yourself have to kind of shift your mindset a little bit. Even though it's hard and it's like, but I didn't do anything. I know, but These feel like mother, father figures, and they feel like important people in your life where like silence forever is just not going to work. I'm very curious. Okay, tell me about the Queen of Wands for the advice. Yeah, okay. Okay. So you can hold your heart, like you can be cautious of who you give your heart to. You don't have to, I know Cancerians, like you do have a tough shell, but your heart is mush and you care very deeply about your family. So you don't have to just give your heart away freely. It's not asking that. But there's something here where if you don't make a move, if you don't take a step in a different direction, you're kind of stuck in this unhappy place. Now the Sun card in reverse, the Sun is the happiest card in the deck. Even when it's in the reverse, it's temporary. The Sun, it's just going to blast through everything. This is both Leo energy here. The Queen of Wands and the Sun, like lots of fire energy. I feel like it's just asking you so like the Queen of Wands, she has a really open heart. Your heart can be open, but you can still manage and proceed with caution without seeming like you are surrounded by iron walls. Does that make sense? Discernment is the word I've been using. You can use discernment and still open up and let people in. This I feel like is with very specific people. I want to know about the outcome. Why is the Six of Swords here for Cancer? Yeah. Okay. Okay. A lot of Wands energy here too. Like no more of your energy throughout the entire reading except what you're sitting in right now. I feel like you also might be sitting in your own energy, but it's fluctuating on the maladaptive side. Like it's a little just cut off. Like you've got these cups filled with water with love to give, but you might not be giving it very freely right now. So you are going to move away. You're moving away from things that don't serve you. Three of Wands is exciting. Like you're moving in a direction that you have been. This is not just the Two of Wands where you're brainstorming and putting groundwork in place. This is like, no, I got that situated. I'm going forward. And I feel really excited about it. A Nine of Wands in reverse. So your defense has come down. Like you're not so guarded. And you get to this place, the Knight of Wands. So the Knight of Wands and the Queen of Wands. So this is like you're just kind of like let loose. Like let yourself feel kind of free and have fun and let that wildness like bathe you a little bit. That's the thing with water energy and fire, like if there's too much water and fire energy, it dampens the fire. But if it's too much water around fire, it's gonna like dry you up and like make you wanna crawl in a hole. But this is like this is like the Knight of Wands is not concerned about, like, I hate to say planning, but they're kind of just living in the moment. Like living in the moment, having fun. What feels good? Like, what does my heart want to do? Like smiles a lot. Like just really like in a place of happiness and not worrying about like drama. These are the Emperor in reverse is still interesting. Like, I feel like this could be a masculine figure in your life, a masculine energy that's just not acting right, or this is who's not in their power, or this is you having a hard time seeing things from other people's points of view because maybe emotions are getting in the way. I'm gonna pull, there's 3 more cards for y'all. Any last messages for Cancer? What does Cancer need to know? Is there something surrounding money? Like, that's kind of what I'm getting with the King of Pentacles too. Like, maybe there's an issue with finances. Just hang tight, y'all. Like, it's coming. Ace of Pentacles, it's coming. You need to relax about it. Relax, have fun. Piscean energy, sit still. Like, let the universe help you a little bit. Okay, y'all. No extendeds yet, but if you are interested in a personal reading, you can hit me up in the description box below with my site info. Give me a like if you feel like it. If not, until then, as my boy Russ would say, stay free.